Gentlemen, we have the 145 title at this moment. We got Bryson, my boy Davis, against another fan favorite. Against another fan favorite, Benny here. Benny Salas. So, gentlemen, please face off. Let's see what you think of your opponents at this time.
We do it. We'll have fun. Yeah, hell yeah. We both do this. We both do this side. Ain't no reason to be angry. We're gonna fight in a cage, right?
We good? We good?
I think you guys need to bring the violence is what you guys need to do.
I like that, Steve. Bring more violence, the better. Benny, how do you feel about your opponent? How are you looking at him?
Excited. I like this dude. Good energy. I hate when dudes come in here with the bullshit. He's just going to come fight tomorrow, and it's going to be good.
Bryson, you got some good information last night online. How do you feel about that? People are excited in the Bay to see you?
Yeah, you know, I guess people hating on me. It ain't nothing to hate. Like, we all just training. We all doing it out here. So let's put on a show. Let's do it.
Awesome, man. We're excited about both of you.
This is the fight to see, guys. This is going to leave some blood on the mat. This is going to be one exciting matchup. We put a lot of time and effort to make this shit happen. These guys are the shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight at 155 here. I got Calvin Trong to my left, and I got Tim Pham to my right. Gentlemen, can we face off, please? Get a little closer. Don't touch each other. Just get a little closer. Tim, and quick word from you. What do you think of your opponent?
Always got love for an Asian brother.
Always got love. Calvin.
Like you said, it's a bigger guy, but he's also Vietnamese, just like me, so just love there.
What's your IG? Where are you training out of?
Training out of Bay Area Fight Academy in Hayward. My IG is Tien Calvin.
Give me your IG real quick, and where are you training out of?
TITO_Suave, Tito Suave, finding out a smash fighter.
Tito Suave. Thank you both, gentlemen. Well done. We out. Well done. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abel from Old New Money Podcast. We're at SF Combat. We have a battle here for 155. We got to my left, Jonathan Gonzalez. To my right, Dominic Hidalgo. Gentlemen, face off, please. Face forward whenever you're ready. Jonathan, how do you feel about this fight?
Feel good. Pretty confident.
Pretty confident?
Yeah.
Mr. Hidalgo, how do you feel about this fight?
Ready.
Ready? What's your IG? Where are you training out of?
Backpack Boys D Money. Train out the Waffle House.
And what's your IG?
Backpack Boys D Money.
There you go. What's your IG? Where are you training out of?
My G's Johnny9442. I train out of Outlaw Jiu-Jitsu and SF.
Awesome. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abel from the Old New Money Podcast. We're up here in SF Combat with a battle for the ladies tomorrow night. It is going to be Desiree Conejo and Maria Berenice. Ladies, can I have you face off, please? In front of me. Go ahead and get a little closer. Face forward whenever you like. Berenice, how do you feel about your opponent today?
Excited to get it going. I'm glad I got to meet her. Looking forward to it.
What do you feel about your opponent?
Feel good, feel ready.
Feel good, feel ready? What's your IG and where are you training out of?
My IG is Maria Berenice, knee like your knee, and I train at RTC in Santa Rosa.
And what is your IG and where are you training out of?
Des Caniglio, training out of Team Black, Team Dumdumaya.
Awesome, ladies. Thanks so much. We're excited about the fight tomorrow. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abel from the Old New Money Podcast. We have a super exciting fight today as we have two strikers that have already given their word to each other that they will be standing and banging. So no grappling here. We should be seeing some blood, some exciting striking. Both of these men understand the fight game very well. To my left, we have Preston Rocha. To my right, we got Orlando Rubacaba. Gentlemen, face forward. Face yours. Preston, how do you feel this morning? What do you feel about your opponent?
We out here, we doing it, and we excited. Just looking forward to put on a show and get started. Let's get it.
Excellent. Mr. Rubalcaba, how do you feel about your opponent? How do you feel?
He's a pretty big dude. I'm a smaller welterweight, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I got a lot of speed. These hands are pretty fast, so ready to put on a show.
I watched both your highlights, so I'm excited about both of you. Shout out your Instagram. Where are you training out of?
Preston Roach 707 and fighting out of Roach MMA in Cloverdale.
What's your Instagram? Where are you fighting out of?
It's Rambo Rue 22 on Instagram, and I'm fighting out of Sacramento, California at Forever Fitness.
And we're both going to have a stand-up fight? No grappling? Both straight stand. If you're here first, watch out for this battle. This might be the fight of the night. Excited for both of you gentlemen. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have the battle of what every single man wants to see when you come to the fights. A heavyweight battle. To my left, we have Paya Tukufa. And to my right, we have Sebastian Babin. Gentlemen, face forward. Look at each other. Paya, what do you think of your opponent at this moment?
He's pretty tall.
What do you think of your opponent at this time?
Yeah, he's bigger than me, so got to use my speed and size and length, you know.
What round do you think this fight's going to finish?
I hope it's first, you know. If not, then I got the stamina. I got a stamina to go far. I've been working on it all my camp, you know. I believe I can go the distance. I believe I can win on points. I believe I can get the knockout. You know, I believe I can get the takedown, the submission, you know. But it's about there going in and, you know, executing, you know. I do all this stuff in camp. I go into these positions, you know. But, you know, we got to see what I can do on stage, you know, in front of a crowd if I can, you know, execute. That's what it's about.
What round do you think it's going to finish tomorrow, and how do you think it's going to go?
First round is going to finish. I'm too tired. I can't do 3 rounds at a time.
He's going to finish it on first round because he's going to be too tired. What's your IG? Where are you training out of?
I'm training out of San Francisco State MMA, and my IG is Sebastian Marshall Walker. I'm going to start posting more of me, right, with this fight, so I can, you know, put on a show.
Excellent. Where are you training out of, and what's your IG?
Training out of AKA San Jose. IG is HNL_TUKU.
Excellent, gentlemen. I'm excited for the heavyweight fight. Thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abel from the Old and New Money Podcast. We're up here in SF Combat. We have a fantastic pro fight at 165. To my left, there you go, flex on him, son. We have Temujin EZ. And to my right, we have Rodrigo Diaz. Gentlemen, face yourselves, please. That's a nice little battle face-off. You can get closer, just don't touch each other. Don't touch each other. Right here.
You're not 6'2". Lying.
Already talking. Rodrigo, how do you feel about your opponent? When you're looking at him, he's telling you you're not 6'2".
I feel good because doesn't matter what he says, everything is going to show up tomorrow, you know?
How you feeling about your opponent not being 6'2"?
I feel good. I'm pretty happy that he showed up. I didn't think he was going to show up.
Excellent. Where are you fighting out of? What city? What gym?
I'm from Oakdale, living in Waterford, California, showing up, represent tomorrow.
Where you training at? What gym? What city?
I train out of Team Santos in San Ramon, California.
And shout out your IG?
My IG is Temumu, TEMOO_MOO.
What's your IG?
Rodrigo Diaz Wizard.
Rodrigo Wizard.
Wizard.
And what round do you think this is going to end? And how are you going to finish? Knockout,
As
submission?
soon as possible. Soon as possible.
Submission?
I don't want to say anything, but as soon as possible.
How do you think you're going to finish this fight tomorrow?
You heard the man, as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Excellent. Gentlemen, I'm excited about your fight. You guys are looking at each other out here.
Good luck.
Good luck to both of you. My name is Avon with Old New Money Podcast. I got Juwan and I got Adam here for the face out. There will be the co-main event tomorrow. This is going to be a good scrap. Gentlemen, go ahead and face off. What do you got to say about your opponent?
Good luck.
What do you got to say to your opponent?
Let's scrap.
Right on, gentlemen. Go ahead and shake hands. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abel again from the Old and New Money Podcast. I'm here with the owners of SF Combat. And I got my boy Gavin here that's going to be fighting for the belt at 170. What do you expect for this battle tomorrow?
Man, I tell you what, I've been trying to get Gavin for how many years now to fight for me? Yeah, for about 4 years or so. Yeah, and it's like I know what kind of talent I'm looking at right here. The guy's one of the best in the whole area. You know, it's time to put him to real test. You know, get some of the guys on the top of the food chain to out there. You know, compete against. You know, he's fighting for our title right now. You know, this is gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be a real good fight. I can't even tell you which way it's gonna go because maybe a lot of blood. Who knows?
A lot of blood is good. So, what do you know about your opponent tomorrow, and how do you feel?
My opponent, I'm not too sure on what his training has been like or even his fights. I know that he's had a couple of knockouts, which good for him. He thinks that I'm probably going to come out with some jiu-jitsu. I've been working on all aspects of my game, mostly striking. So I plan on exposing some of that. And if it goes to the ground, then that's my home. So wherever this fight goes, I plan to be overly prepared.
And what round do you think you're going to finish this fight in?
I'm hoping the first, but we'll see where it goes. We'll see how it starts, and I'll dictate the energy from there.
I see you got some people with you. How many people are expecting tomorrow to show up with you?
Well, I'm thinking about probably around 40, 50, maybe even more. Knowing people in my group, they don't really get back to me, you know, on the week of the fight. They know most of the time they just show up. So we'll definitely have a crowd here tonight or tomorrow night.
I'm excited for you. Now, where are you training out of? What gym? And what is your IG?
The gym I train out of is Raul Castillo Martial Arts. I've been training out of Half Moon Bay. I also train at CSA over in Dublin. Adam Piccolotti and Raul Castillo are my coaches. My Instagram is just my name, Gavin Hallinan.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being here.
Yes, absolutely.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Everyone looks so professional. How do you get these people recruited so well, and why are they so focused?
Well, you know, one thing that I really, really pride myself on is a family-friendly event. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go for the thug element. I want to have true competitors. You know what I mean? Like somebody that we can look up to in our community. Right. So it brings a higher level of competitor too. I don't like the disrespect that a lot of these other promotions promote. We're not thugs. We're trained professional athletes, and that's what I want to promote. And that's kind of, I get the best of the best that way.
Right. And what fight are you looking for, most excited about tomorrow?
You know, I'm actually looking forward to all the fights, you know, because my matchmaker, I'm working with Antonio Jimenez. He's doing a really, really good job. We work hand in hand together, trying to make this magic happen. I'm looking at all these fights as being bangers. You know, it's about crowd pleasing fights, you know, and that's what we got. We're here to please.
Well, every time I come here, fights get better and better, more organized. So if you're not doing anything, October 21st, or if you're doing something, October 28th, which is tomorrow.
I'm glad I don't.
That's why you're here. You're the smart one out of us. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow, October 28th, show up here in Napa. If you're doing something, cancel those plans. Show up, have fun with us.
Guys, be here.
Thank you so much. This is Abel with the Old and New Money Podcast. I am the old money. This is the new money right here. There's my boy. He showed up. We've been talking the whole time. I'm like, have we even interviewed you yet? We haven't even interviewed, bro. We've been talking the whole time. We should record that whole conversation.
Yeah, no, we were having like a 10, 15-minute conversation.
Pretty much we had a podcast right here, me and you. Good information. So my man here, he's got a fight coming up against Miles Robinson. What do you know about that guy?
I know he comes out really heavy and quick, and I'm just gonna move around him and piece him up probably from range. That's my game plan. It's what I've been doing. I think I am a very bad matchup for him, and I think I'm just going to have a dominant fight. So that's all. I know he didn't show up for face-offs, so.
Well, he found out you were a Marine, and then he kind of skedaddled.
Yeah, no, I've been in the service for 3 years now, so I just picked up on MMA about a year ago with some free time I had, and it's just a hobby. So. This
man is just a hobby. If you see his highlights, doesn't look like it's a hobby, brother. What makes you so special as a fighter?
Probably I grew up wrestling since I was about 4 years old, and I was going to go to college and wrestle, but I decided to go to the Marine Corps. So, and now I'm MMA fighting. So it was a good time.
Excellent. So this guy's a devil dog just like me. That's why we get along so well, right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. So what brought you up here? Who recruited you up here to fight from San Diego?
I fight out of the compound. It's actually in Oceanside. So Sean Leffler is actually my coach, and he was in the UFC. He fought for the Olympics back in the day and things like that. So he's a very good coach, and they run a very good good training there at the compound. So check it out on at the Compound MMA on Instagram.
Excellent. So, fighters, I want to let you know something. This man's from San Diego, and he sold all of his tickets for this event, right?
Actually, not this event, but I'm from San Diego. And previous events, I've sold all my tickets for and things like that.
That's what I meant to say. As
All good. All good.
Excellent. So you're gonna be fine tomorrow. What round do you think you're gonna finish your man at tomorrow?
Probably the second. I think he'll gas out and get tired at about the second. I'll be able to just really turn it on and kick up the pace in the second. So I'm second round knockout.
Now, as a Marine Corps man, what helps you so much as far as fighting? How does the mindset? I understand the mindset of Marine. I lived it. What makes it so special as far as being able to battle harder, stronger when you get in the ring?
Oh, discipline. Discipline's a big one with the Marine Corps. You know, they since boot camp, they make us make our beds in the morning and things like that. So you always accomplish one task of the day. And then from there, you stick to your schedule. So you go to the gym every single day, you train and things like that. It's just the discipline that the Marine Corps has instilled in me. It carries over really good.
And for all the fans out there that love the military, man, what's so special about Marines compared to the other branches?
They're just tougher. It's harder. It's
harder.
It's just, you know,
we're better looking men.
Yeah, we're men.
We get more women in the Marine Corps compared to the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard.
Agreed. That's true.
That is so true. We have better conversations. We're smarter than the rest of you.
Yeah. So we actually, yeah.
Army, they got 3 words in them. And Navy's got 2 words in them. Air Force got half a word in them. The Coast Guard, they're stuck under the water. They can't even have conversations like this.
No, not at all. Not at all. I've watched some of the interviews they have. They get lost in conversation, lost in thought and things like that. And if you can't have a conversation with somebody on camera, then why are you on camera?
No, that's why they're always on social media, those guys, because they got no conversation. They just send pictures and that's it.
Yeah. And put words on captions.
Put words on captions. My man, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a great time tomorrow. We'll be talking. Also, there's another organization you'll be fighting with in Southern California. We're going to hook you up with them also. This one, this is the best in Northern California. We're going to hook you up with the other one. That's in Southern California.
Yeah, no, and I'm excited to fight for the organization down in Southern California.
This is Abel with the Old and New Money Podcast. I am up here with SF Combat. I got a pro fighter here. His right name is Roger Severson. I got to say it because he's corrected me 3 times already on how to say his last name. And I ain't trying to piss off no pro fighter at this time. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about your weigh-in?
Feel good. It was easy money, man. I usually fight at 135. This one's at 45, so I got some extra weight on me. Good to go.
So how do you feel about your opponent tomorrow? What does he bring to the table?
I don't know too much about him, bro. I didn't focus on him at all. I just focused on my camp. What we're looking to do. We're looking to lead the dance. So
he's looking to lead the dance. He's not even worried about the opponent. He's just going to lead the dance, do what he does best, and just come out and you're going to be choking the guy or smacking him up?
Right, whatever comes.
What way do you prefer to fight? Standing up or on the ground?
Wherever it goes. I'm good.
Awesome. And so tell me about tomorrow's fight and how confident you are about getting that W tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'm just, man, it's been a while. I'm excited to get back, right? Excited to put on a show. That's what we do. We come here to entertain, but I'm going to get back in there and put my skills to the test for sure. Very confident, confidence high. I worked hard. So I put myself through hell through this camp. So there's nothing this man can do to me that I ain't never already done to myself. So I'm ready to go.
Well, I'm excited for tomorrow. Shout out your Instagram, and we're going to be watching you battle tomorrow.
Rare Breed 135 on IG. Roger Severson on Facebook. Shout out to all my sponsors, Backpack Boys, Livermore Barbershop, Veganism. Shout out to all the Scrap Pack. We coming, we repping. We got this, baby.
You got this. Thank you so much for being here with us. Good luck. This is Abel from the Old and New Money Podcast. I got Cielo Treviño Oseguera right here with me, right? So we saw you fight a couple of months ago. Great outcome last time. You had a great knockout in how many seconds?
Last fight was 20-second knockout in the first round.
Last time was a 20-second knockout, right? Your first fight was how many seconds?
16 seconds.
16 seconds. So you had, in the last 3 fights, you had a 16-second fight, a 20-second fight, and the second one was a decision, right?
Second one is unanimous decision, yeah.
Unanimous decision. Okay. So what are you expecting for tomorrow night?
I'm expecting maybe wrestle a little bit. I know I'm going to get back up to my feet, and I expect me to knock him out. Maybe second round. That's what I'm thinking.
Second round knockout. Excellent. So how does your body feel as far as recovery-wise? How does it feel?
It feels good. Just rehydrating right now and about to go get some food after.
Excellent. I see you got your dad out here, right? What does it feel to have a dad support?
It feels great. You know, he helps me cut my weight and everything. He's a big supporter.
He helps you cut your weight. Señor, véngase para acá. Let's have the father out here. Helps you cut the weight. I see he's got a City Sacramento Wrestling. How does it feel to have a fighter out here that you were trained your son since a child, and he told me that you helped him so much, especially in cutting weight?
I just feel, ecstatic that he's doing so well and that he's pursuing his dream.
Yeah. You didn't hear your response, but how does it feel to have a father that supports you so well, especially when you come out here and fight?
Feels amazing. Number one supporter. He helps me in everything, wrestling, because he has a wrestling background. So just number one supporter, yeah.
And what do you expect out of your son tomorrow?
I expect him to perform well, and come out with a big win. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you guys something. I interviewed a lot of fighters, right? And one of the most common things that we find in common for all champions, and people that are fighting for belts, the number one most common thing that they have is all of them have fathers in their lives, okay? Everyone has a mother, but the top-rated fighters, the top guys, always have a father in their life. If they don't have a father, it's hard for them to make it to the top. So how does that feel that you have a big backing as far as getting to the top ranks in this world?
Feels amazing. You know, I do see a lot of great fighters that do have a father that helps them from a little kid up all the way up, still in their corner and stuff. So to have my dad is amazing, to have someone with knowledge and fighting and stuff. So I'm just happy to have my father in my corner.
I think your dad's about to cry. Hold it in, son. Hold it in. And so what do you really enjoy most about supporting your father? What's the biggest secret, top 2 or 3 things they do for a young man to help him develop into the type of man that he is right now?
Supporting my son.
What are the top few things that you do as a dad to help your son be a fighter?
Well, I try to make him make it to his practices all the time, and stay focused, with practicing.
What about the mindset? What do you say to him at home?
The
mindset. What do you say to him at home to keep him focused? Because he looks extremely focused right now.
I always tell him, hey, you got this. You can do this, and that's pretty much it.
So you're pretty much a fighting household, pretty much. So you're a wrestler. You've been wrestling your whole life, and now your son's in it also. How is it? How do you think it's so different? 'Cause you've been raised in the wrestling world, but how do you think the mortals are raised compared to you guys?
The mortals?
Mortals, average people. You guys are a fighting household. A lot of families aren't a fighting household, right? What makes you so special and so different compared to other families that you've seen?
I just think that we they see what we've been doing or what we've been coming up with. They see that we've done wrestling in our past, and they like it. So it looks like they pursue it.
Excellent. So how excited are you for tomorrow? And when do you think you're going to be turning pro?
Super excited for tomorrow. Pro, I think maybe 2 more wins, and then I think I'll go pro, because I'll be 3-1 after this, and then I'll have 2 more and then go pro.
And what gym are you fighting out of, and what's your IG?
I'm fighting out of Team Alpha, and my IG is cielo.t_.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. I am the Old Money. This is the New Money. Thanks so much for being here. Good luck tomorrow. This is Abel with Old New Money Podcast. We're here at SF Combat with my man out here, Adam Walmsley. I love that name. I haven't heard that name for at least a quarter of a century when I was in the Marine Corps. And he said I spelt it right. Awesome. So tell me about tomorrow night. What do you think about doing tomorrow in the fight?
I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty healthy. I'm excited for anything and everything. I'm ready for whatever comes.
As this man walked in, he walked in with so much confidence, relaxed, happy. I said, man, you're looking strong, you're looking chill, you're looking ready to go. What makes fighting so exciting for you?
Well, it's exciting just for the general nature of it, but yeah, there's no lack of excitement here, but yeah, I love it.
Exactly. So a couple of events ago, you had a fantastic triangle. Can you tell me about that? And could you repeat that? Could you repeat that tomorrow, please? Because I am a grappler.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll try my best, but yeah, I slapped on a good triangle. I slipped. He got me with the right hand, but it was more so of like a slip, and then he jumped into conclusions, kind of tried to jump to the finish, and then I just kind of elbowed him into a triangle. But yeah, I'd like to submit, knock out, do whatever to my opponent. Just as long as it's the finish. You know what I mean?
What do you know about your opponent tomorrow?
He's a good opponent. He's a formidable opponent, and he's game, and he fights a lot and trains a lot. So
just like you, fights a lot and trains a lot, right? And where are you training out of? What gym? Who's your coach?
NorCal Fighting Alliance. Dave Terrell is my head coach. Team Santos, Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Team Santos, NorCal Fighting Alliance. We
were hanging out with Carlos Figueroa last weekend.
Oh yeah,
at his fight down south. Yeah. And he has the same coach.
Oh yeah, longtime homie. Yeah, I won championships with Carlos. So shout out to Carlos. He just got a rib injury, but yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah, no, he's a bad motherfucker though. Yeah,
bro. Yeah, what makes you guys so special out there with Terrell? Because you guys got a special coach out there. What makes it so special as far as the grappling game?
Well, Dave's teachings are something special just in themselves, and then also just the atmosphere, just the NorCal, Santa Rosa area where, you got a lot of like different cultures, different backgrounds to come and train, and just so many different people to come around and train. So we're blessed with a great team out there. So it's good.
And you got that spirit of the scrap pack, right? That spirit is still there all around it.
Absolutely.
And what makes you guys so united? Also, you got a great coach, right? But what makes you guys so united with that scrap pack name behind you, the second generation?
I think it's just the whole generational teachings and vibe that they set, to where we're just like iron sharpens iron, we're constantly breaking each other down, building each other up, this and that happens, drama happens, but we always stick together and we always ride out as a family.
Now, there's a lot of organizations that want you to fight for them, right? Why did you choose SF Combat? Why do you choose to work with Steve?
Oh, SF Combat's great. Steve's great. It's just a cool show. We always sell out pretty big. And I am a local here in Napa, so I live in Napa, so it's a cool show. It's a great group of people, and Steve runs a great show, so.
And he understands the fight game. Now, every time I come out here, one of the things that I'm so impressed, because people want to bring their family, right? Their kids. And the security is always on here on point. What do you say to families that want to bring their kids to an MMA event and to make them feel so secure? What can you say about your events here?
Oh, they're family friendly. Like, I see people with their kids all the time. Once you really come into one of these events, you realize that it's just a bunch of people coming to watch a sporting event, just like any other event, just a different type of fanship. And, but you see, little kids and people of all types. So it's a beautiful sport. I'm blessed to be a part of it.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for this interview. Shout out your Instagram so they know where they can follow you at. And then tomorrow, what can they expect out of you?
My Instagram's Adam Walmsley, the botter. And, tomorrow you can expect a finish. So just
Thank you so much. I am Abel from the Old New Money podcast. I am the Old Money. We are out here finding the new money right here. Come check out the fight tomorrow. Watch the new money win.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done, my man. This is Abel from the Old and New Money podcast. I got my boy Bryson here, and you got an exciting fight against a man that I really enjoy fighting against, right? Big time Benny. Tell me, what do you know about your opponent?
Yeah, I mean, I know Benny trains really hard. I know he takes this really serious, and so that's exciting. You want opponents who are putting in the work, who are training, and who are going after this thing. You don't want opponents who are in it halfway. Those are the opponents that give you good fights. Those are the opponents that give you challenges. And I know Benny is one of those guys. He brings in, and I bring it too. So we're gonna have some fun.
I do a lot of face-offs, right? Face to face. And then what I noticed about you and Benny, none of you were scared. Both of you guys were in the fight already. It's a mental war. The physical part is just the fun part, but the mental war, you guys are both in there. What do you respect most about Benny?
I would say, he's a real guy. He's not fake. There's a lot of fake dudes in this game. A lot of guys who want to act tough, who want to say stuff at the weigh-ins. It's like, we're about to fight in a cage. Right. We're about to go in there and throw fists, and it's going to get crazy, right? We know that. We don't got to act tough, right? We can be real.
Well, I'm excited to watch your fight. I've been watching your highlights. You get down, my man. You really get down. I'm pretty sure you're going to go to the pros. So shout out your gym and your Instagram where they can follow you at.
Yeah, absolutely. You can follow me at Bryson Davis, 10 PDC. My gyms, I train at El Nino Training Center in South San Francisco, 10th Planet Daly City, and NorCal Fight Alliance with Dave Terrell up in Santa Rosa.
You're here to hear. Follow my man.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abel from the Old and New Money podcast. We got James Huffer here. His opponent is still cutting weight, so we don't have the face-off yet. But how do you feel about this morning? How does your body feel?
Body feels good. I'm ready to go. I was ready to fight 155, so weighing in at 160 was easy, I would say. But yeah.
What do you know about your opponent?
I watched a couple of his videos on YouTube. He's a striker, wants to stand. I'm a striker. I want to stand too, so I'm ready to bang.
Perfect. So we're going to have a striking battle tomorrow night here in Napa with SF Combat. Now, what's your IG? Where are you training out of?
Hyphy Huff train, and I train out of Condition and Competition Kickboxing, Team CCK.
Follow my man, the Hyphy Huff train is for real. Thank you so much for being here with us.
All right, thanks, Wes.
Well done.
Have a good one.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the SF Combat interviewing Christian Orellana. Orellana or Orellano? Orellana. And your opponent is not here at the moment. He showed up earlier and took off. Maybe he was scared. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So what do you think of your opponent?
I mean, he's a brown belt, so he should be good on the ground. I feel pretty confident in the ground and standing, so should be a good match.
Okay, excellent. How long ago did you know about this fight?
About a month and a half. Yeah, a month and a half ago, I would say.
Okay, so you're about 6 weeks to prepare.
Yeah, good 6 weeks.
Excellent. And what gym are you training out of? Who's your coach?
Training out of 2 gyms, Stockton, California, Conception Academy. My head coach there is Louis Conception. And then I also train out of American Top Team Tracy, and my head coach there is Shannon.
Excellent. And so how do you think you're going to end this fight tomorrow?
I'm hoping it should be a good fight, but I'm hoping to end it standing, hopefully with a knockout, but we'll see how it goes.
What round?
First round.
First round kick or punch, elbow? What do you think?
It's going to be a punch. 1-2.
A 1-2. So there you go. He's calling it tomorrow. Give me your IG to get some more people to follow you and let them know how exciting this fight's going to be tomorrow.
It's going to be a great fight. I've been preparing for this all year, really, so just going to put on a good show. And my IG is Cios. That's it. Just _C.EOS.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Come back. See him tomorrow night. Well done, brother.
Thank you.
Well done. Welcome back, folks. This is Abel from Old and New Money Podcast. We're up here in SF Combat with Trey Jordan Sparda. So a couple of weeks we saw him fight down in San Jose, and we are lucky and blessed enough to watch him fight against up here in SF Combat, up here in Napa. Now, you had a great fight a couple of weeks ago. How well has your body recovered?
My body was good. I just didn't go out and do what I was supposed to. But, you know, it's a different game plan. Everything's good, though.
What have you seen about your opponent that you see you're going to capitalize on for tomorrow?
He's a striker, so, yeah, I'm saying might be good with that. But he says he like to do takedowns, so I'm going to just be aware. But, you know, it's a couple of things. Definitely got a good eye on him.
And how's your body feel? Completely healed? You're ready to go? Waking up alert?
I didn't have any injuries or anything like that. So I've been training, you know what I mean, every day at the gym, still doing good.
Excellent. You're going to have a big crowd here tomorrow. What camp are you fighting out of? What city?
We're fighting out of San Francisco, Outlaw Jiu-Jitsu, up in Daly City.
And how many people you have coming over tomorrow to see you?
Well, we got a full stacked house, you know. We got a couple people and then 2 other people or 1 other person fighting with me.
Excellent. Shout out your IG so I know who you are.
Hilltop's Finest, 614. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook under True Jordan, TruJordon.
Follow my man, True Jordan. Watch him fight tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Cali.
We out. This is Abel from Old and New Money Podcast. We got Pablo Solis here. Unfortunately, his fight got canceled. What happened, brother?
I'm sorry. So what happened was I fought last week and I had a fight contest, and then it came out to a no contest. So it should have been cleared, but medicals, you know, they don't want me to get hurt and stuff like that. So I see where they're coming from, but
Men like you don't really get hurt, right?
Hell no.
That's what I'm talking about. So how do you feel?
We do this all day, every day. I feel great. I feel amazing, actually. I mean, the weight cut, I stopped feeling dizzy and all that. I don't feel like headaches or nauseousness no more. So I feel good. I feel strong. I feel nice. I was confident too, because this is home. Even though it's Napa, this is home. So I was trying to put in the show.
This is home. So tell me, where do you train out of? What city, what gym?
Oh, I train out of Enya, California, in Team Salguera. You probably know my coach, Sergio Salguera, but if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know, exactly. Shout out your IG, and when do you want to fight next?
So my IG is at RunItUpP. You know, you can follow me. I'll follow you guys back. I'm a pretty nice guy. If you guys don't know me, you guys know me now. And then I will try to fight as soon as possible. I do this. It's all about.
RunItUpP. RunItUpP. Follow my man here. Hopefully he fights in December. Trying to fight in December?
Hopefully, yeah. If not, November 25th, I know I got Fighting Rogue Championship. So we're going to try and do that. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Hope to see you again. Have a good time. You going to be watching the fights tomorrow?
Yeah, hopefully.
I'll see you here tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the interview. Dang, Don Sabal. I don't even need to introduce this man. He's already going. What do they call you up here in Northern California, my man?
Papa Midnight.
Why do they call you Papa Midnight?
Papa Midnight, because I used to be in a band. The singer of the band, he was a comic book geek. He really loved Constantine, so he called me Papa Midnight one day. He's like, "Man, you kill people in the ring. You're Papa Midnight." So
I like the Papa Midnight. Everyone up here in Northern California, new name is Papa Midnight. So tell me what we got going up.
Latinas out there, Papa Medianoche. Just saying, you know.
No. Medianoche y toda la noche. All
Ya
night.
tú sabes. Let's go.
My man, out here. We're turning to some other type of promotion up here. So tell us, we're at SF Combat here. You're one of the main shot callers out here. Tell me what we got going on.
We got 16 fights. A lot of really, really good fights. One of our locals, Adam Moms, is going to be fighting. He's taking on Jawan Jackson. So I'm really excited about that fight. I'm excited for our main card, our main fight. Is that Tony Charles? Tony Charles, he's taking on Elgeria Porti. So that's going to be a really, really,
wild fight.
It's going to be a wild fight, yeah.
That's an exciting fight. So tomorrow night, expecting 16 fights. It's not often that any promotion can promote 16 fights and have them show up. How are you guys so successful in doing this?
Contacting these fighters all the time. I mean, we just have to be in their ear, making sure they're okay. They're drinking their water. They're eating their Wheaties in the morning. They're getting their back rubs. They're just doing what they need to do, getting their rest. And if you're not on them every day, then they're not going to, show up. Also, they're not going to sell tickets. So you just need to make sure that you're there talking to them,
What makes you guys such a trusted organization? A lot of the fighters come in, they're super happy, super excited. They love you guys. They say, keep having me on the cards. Why are you guys so successful compared to other organizations?
I think it's because we show up to their gyms, we do what we can to help promote them. We'll do promo videos for them. We'll bring our videographer and photographer come and, just blow them up and make them look like superstars. So, that's what they want. At the end of the day, they want to showcase their skills and showcase their talent and put wherever they're at in their gym on the map. And we try to do that here.
As for promoter, what do you expect most? So what do you enjoy giving most for the fighters when they're right here? And what do you enjoy most about the fans coming out to you guys?
I mean, I just enjoy seeing these guys compete and seeing them succeed. Yeah. I love to see their families come out. I love to see, just that camaraderie that they have in their community. And they showcase it here with us. So that's great.
And for your fans that come out here, what can they expect every time they come out? Because all I'm seeing when I come out here with you guys, all smiles.
They can see a party. We get live out here. We dance in the cage. I'm gonna holler at one of your wives to tell her to come and dance with me when we're, I'm just saying. So
good food,
buy your beer, good food, good drink. Don't worry, we're friendly.
We're all friendly out here. We all want to make friends and all kinds of good stuff, right? So tomorrow you're gonna come out and have a great time with you guys and just enjoy. Also, talk about your security. I love your security out here. Talk about that.
Security, come on.
Security coming out here. Here we go. He's ready. He taught. Hey, security always walks slow around here, right? I look at this man and it feels super safe. What makes you as a security man and your team so safe around here?
It's just everybody working together, pretty much. Just making sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So.
When I come out here, right, and everyone's always so wary about coming out to a mixed martial arts organization with their kids, right? And I come out here and there's tons of kids everywhere, but there's security, so much security. How do you coordinate that so well?
We just pretty much make sure that everybody's in their place where they should be at. We try to make this biggest family event, as we can. So it's just what we do, man.
Exactly. That's the main thing. So let these families know that they're in great hands with you.
You guys are in great hands. Come on out, see a great fight. Be secure.
I feel secure as a big ass man, and all these kids are always secure. You guys have never had no issues. Congratulations on always having such a safe place. This is Old and New Money podcast with the main security out here. Come and visit us at SF Combat tomorrow night. You're going to have a blast. We out.